Hello, my darlings. Welcome back. This is Mel B, and today we're going to do the Soft Day Glam look for the holidays or any time. And I'm going to be doing some beauty hacks found on TikTok and contouring. It makes it fast and easy and out the door with fast, beautiful glam. We're starting off with the Revolution foundation stick in F12. And as you can see here, I'm putting it on my forehead, on the cheekbone, on the chin bone, underneath the chin to give some definition and defining. And like I said, I found some of this on TikTok, and as you see, the corner of the mouth, some lines going up. Looks crazy going on, but blends out really beautiful. Makes it fast and easy. You can't mess this up because it's all going to blend away into a beautiful finish. Define the nose and the eyes along my nose to thin it out. Under the nose, because we know as we age, our noses get longer and it helps to close that off. The next thing I'm going in with is a Devage. It is a concealer, so I'm going the corner of the eyes on both sides. This will give it some lift. I'm also going to go in on top of those lines, above my mouth or above the lips, on my chin, bring it forward some, and along the line of my nose and the tip of my nose. You can see here we're going to go underneath the cheekbones, corners of the mouth. We want to lift the corners of the mouth. And next I'm going to go in and tap in with my finger some of the Devage Velvet Finish Makeup Foundation. So anywhere that I haven't put in contouring or highlight, I'm going to go in with the foundation, just tapping that in under the cheekbones. Anywhere that doesn't have any contouring, that's will blend it in there. And next, get your beauty blender and just tap that in. Tap it in, press it into the skin, and softly blend it all in. This makes it go so much faster and easier than doing it step by step and layer upon layer. Sometimes we just need a glamorous daytime look to get out the door fast instead of spending hours in front of our makeup mirror. So this is just a nice, easy, fast way that some smart TikTok influencers have shown. Some like Makaya. I saw Makaya doing some of this. Michaela, I love her. She's so much fun. I have to give her a shout out. And on top of the eyes, I'm putting on now some Catrice 18-hour lasting waterproof eyeshadow primer and tapping it in with my finger. I like to use my finger. It warms it up and blends it into the crinkles and wrinkles. And on top of that, I'm going back in with some mineral powder to set it. We're now going to move on to the eyes, and on my eyebrows, I used to define the line underneath the NYX Professional Makeup as a precision brow pencil. So we did that. I went back with the Devage tattoo pen, and it's pronged, so that goes on nicely. And the next thing I did was layer on top of that my NYX, which I love, the Lift and Snatch. So we just fill in all the sparse areas. I like to go above it with some more concealer. Again, I use the Devage concealer, the True Color, and with just a little brush, just pulled that up and defined it and cleaned those brows up to have a nice arch. I have found I have finally gotten them to be a better match. Then the eyeshadow is the Devage eyeshadow, and it's their nude palette. And so on the corners, I went in with the darker brown, as you can see, filling in just up on the crease on the bottom of the brow bone and on the outside corners of the eye. So we're just going to pull that through and set that as my first base of color to give it some depth and pull it up on the corners, and also to begin to define the crease. So we're just going to then lay that in with a softer brush. Then I'm just blending it out. I then came back in with a curry color on the palette that is transitioning into the more inside of the crease towards the inner corner of the eyes, and that just brings in a nice soft color to it to transition the darker and blend it out. The next color I came in with the very dark shade that they have on their Devage, the darkest brown that they have. And then I came back again to define that outside corner, and also pulling it up where I'm going to be putting in some wings on my eyeliner when I get ready to do that. As you can see here, it goes on, and we just blend it in, lay it on little by little. Worst case scenario, you can always get your micellar water and go in and clean your eyeshadow off and start all over again. It's very simple to do. It's just jumping in and just doing it, not being afraid to start laying some color in. There's a lot of this tutorial, there's a lot of other great tutorials out there, thousands and thousands. So just look at them, watch them, and you can always stop and pause and follow along. I now have gone in with a color that is a more frosted color, nude, to start laying a base on the eyelid. That's going to help bring that part of the eyelid forward and give definition and kind of shine on, bring your eyes to shine and pop and sparkle. So this is kind of a white creamy color that you can use from any palette. And then we can go on, once I lay this on, we're going to go back in with something with a little more shimmer to add some of that daytime glam to it for the holidays or any time, because don't we just love our sparkles now and our glamour? I find that the formulas that they use on the eyeshadows now, there was a time I would never use. We were told as a more mature woman not to use any glitter or shine on your eyes, and that's just not true anymore. We're so worried being told that it would just show up our crinkles and wrinkles. Well, we have them. Let's own them. They're what's part of makes us beautiful. So just go ahead and don't worry about if they show a little bit. Let's just go ahead and use whatever we want to use and be ageless and join the crowd of beauty and shine. So as you can see here, I'm now with the more color that has some sparkle to it, and I'm going down into the corner of my eye because I want to bring that little pop of shine. The reason we do that on the inner corners of our eyes, because when you're on camera and you take photos, if it's in a photo shoot or just doing a selfie, it helps bring that pop to your eyes and shine to it. So now I'm going to go in. This is a little beauty hack that I did for myself. I don't know if it's out there in the universe of the internet, but it's where I took a blender and I'm using a Devage lipstick and just adding it to my beauty blender. I just tap it in. So if you're caught out without any blush and don't have a blush, use your beauty blender and your lipstick. Now I'm going in with the Devage Illumination highlighter, and it's in a rose color, so I'm adding that to the top of my nose, to the tip of my nose, and around my chin. I'm going to go back in with the Devage kohl liner and go under my eyebrow and also the wet line of my eyes to bring, if you do that, especially as older ladies, it makes the white of our eyes look a little brighter and shine a little bit more and gives your eyes energy. So it's a nice little trick for doing that. And then just blend in the kohl under your eyes, again cleaning it out. I'm getting ready to finish this off with the Devage Velvet foundation powder, and I love this powder. It gives a really nice matte finish and just gives you more of a blurred look to your skin and makes it look very flawless. Then we're going in with a Catrice lip pencil. It's one of my favorites. It just seems to stay all day. And then finally with the vinyl gloss that is from Devage, going for a nice shine for daytime glam. Let's go in and now pop these eyes. This is the Kiss. It's the Lash and Glue black liner, and I love it. So it gives me my eyeliner and it's my lash glue all in one. It's very black. It goes on very simple. As you can see here, I'm doing just brush-like strokes. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect and make that one long fluid line, as we sometimes get a little shaky with it. Don't worry, just stroke it in just like your lash by lash. And then as you can see, I'm going to go to the other side I usually like to start from the inside corner. Sometimes I'll set my wing first and then go back to the inside corner. Again, just stroke it in, little line by line to give it one continuous look. I've already put one lash on before it totally dried out. So these are the Catrice lashes that I use, and I really love them. These are some that I trimmed off a little bit, so it's also better for a daytime glam. These set down easy. As you can see, you can pull it off and pop it right back on. So it just finishes off for giving the whole look when you do your lashes a full glam look. This is great for daytime and anytime glam that you're looking for. I felt like it turned out really pretty and a really nice look. Remember, don't let age define you. It's just a number. Be bold, be beautiful, be you. See you next time. I love you guys. Dewey.